career mode. Hopefully we do get a longer time this time around than we did on episode 4, because I had to split it up into 2 parts. But in today's episode we play a Champions League game, the Champions League game against Benfica. Valencia at home, and then I'm going to sim that game against Mallorca. Then we've got Roma in the Champions League, then Rayo Vallecano, Villarreal, and then Huesca, and then that should, well, you would say be enough, but could do more depending on how much time we have. So here we go. It's going to be a big game this. Against Benfica. Team looks pretty good at the moment. They've been brilliant in the last part of the episode 4. They were absolutely phenomenal in that last part. Yeah, they were brilliant, and especially in that Rayo Vallecano, where let me just correct myself. Real Valladolid game. They were pretty good. Phenomenal, to be honest with you. So yeah, all's well that ends well. Real Madrid are going to make a few alterations to their team ahead of this one. The Roma game not being shown. Here we go. Live from the Estadio Santiago Bernabeu Stadium in Madrid, as Real look to extinguish that, or put behind them that loss against Roma, well, against Benfica in that last game at the Estadio da Luz by 3-2. Real Madrid did well enough to merit a you would say merit a win, but or even a draw, I should say, but then they kind of bottled it. But here we go. This is the make or break tie. If they win, Real Madrid, they are guaranteed a spot in the last 16, so they need the result here tonight at the Estadio Santiago Bernabeu Stadium. And the fans are ready here at the Bernabeu. Real Madrid host Benfica. Yeah, no doubt Real Lee Dixon. All commentary in this episode and all future episodes of this career mode, and career modes on FIFA 20 as well, I shall be doing, will be done by yours truly. No Derek Ray, no Lee Dixon, no Martin Tyler, no Alan Smith with all those rubbish commentary lines. You get to laugh at my commentary, which is not exactly brilliant either, but it's good enough, as the Champions League anthem hits at the Bernabeu. There's a man who's been in good form recently, Federico Valverde. Courtois. Modric the captain, while Sergio Ramos is out injured. Benfica come here with a bit of hope and expectation, but not too much though, because Real Madrid are on a warpath and they are on a roll ahead of this one. The past couple of games, Real Madrid, in the past 3 games, they've been absolutely phenomenal to watch. And here we go, live from the Bernabeu. We are ready to go on this epic Champions League night. Straight into Modric. Here's Benzema, now Valverde. Passing to Karim Benzema, then to Modric. And here's a man who's been in tip-top form. I don't know what Bale was seeing there. I don't know what he was thinking about going for, but it was a pretty audacious attempt at whatever it was he was going for. Ooh, Odriozola there. He went a bit too long there, did Odriozola. He should have come a bit shorter to the ball, maybe. Ooh, Bale there, just losing track of it a bit there. A chance here for Benfica to get forward. Good tackling back there by Odriozola again. Bale just, Modric even that time, just stumbling away a bit before getting to the ball, and a good save. Good early save, good early touch for Thibaut Courtois again there. Hazard just trying to knock it into Benzema, but the player's just not standing in the right position. Juventus there going 1-0 up at home against Shakhtar. Oh, brilliant from Odriozola here. It's Bale. It's a good save by the goalkeeper. Well, that was close. Good move from Real Madrid. Yeah, it was a good move from Real Madrid. And there's the table. Real Madrid on the verge of last 16 football. You didn't think it at the beginning of it, would you? But a chance here for Benfica, and a save again by Thibaut Courtois. It is a corner to Benfica. I'm not going to rest on the laurels, are the Benfica? They are going to come forward, but here come Real Madrid now with Luka Modric. He's Hazard to make that run, and he's done it. Oh, what a brilliant touch that is from Hazard. There's Gareth Bale, a player to watch. Really, for me, the player to watch is this man on the ball now, Eden Hazard. Well, not with crosses like that, though. That was a pretty poor cross. It was from Hazard. Kroos trying to get a cross there. Here come Benfica, though. A good interception there by Varane. They're given away there by Phil and Mendy. They're a bit rusty so far from Real Madrid. Yeah, first 20 minutes have been a bit of a gain into that Real Madrid style of play. Here they come now. Benzema into Modric, then into Benzema again. It's a bit slow on the turn there. It's slow on the passing as well. Real Madrid are. Oh, but Bale. Oh, a good save by the goalkeeper. It is a corner to Real Madrid. Hit into the box. Bale just over the bar again. Close again there from Gareth Bale, but just over the bar. Good start this from Real Madrid. Few iffy moments, but they are starting to get to grips with the game now and getting together a few passes and getting forward a bit more. Yeah, they just need to get that style of play into effect. Militao goes in for a challenge. Oh, a poor pass again there from Gareth Bale. They are looking a bit shaky with it being a make or break game. What a chance there again for Benfica. They were in, but a good save by Courtois and a really good release of the ball into Eden Hazard. Now Luka Modric. Needs Odriozola to make that overlap because Gareth Bale's gone central, which he has done now. Federico Valverde. Here's Kroos. Valverde can have a go, and another good save by the Benfica keeper. Well, he's been called into action numerous times, the Benfica keeper, but chance here for Real Madrid. Bale. No. Another corner to Real Madrid. It's not been the poor cross from Modric. Should have put it a bit higher into the box there. Here's Modric. Odriozola, Bale. Bale whips it across. No one there again. Valverde, good touch into Kroos. Oh, and again poor there from Modric. It's a bit lacklustre so far, Real Madrid. Been good going forward, but when it comes to the final third and the passing in midfield, it's just been a bit off. Yeah, it has been a bit off, and that's poor defending there by Varane. Should be doing a lot better than that. They could do a goal, Real Madrid, just to settle them down, settle the nerves a bit. Oh, good ball there into Odriozola. He plays it across, and it's in. There is the goal that Real Madrid were looking for. It's Gareth Bale. Great finish from Bale. The man for the big occasion steps up again. Great finish. And it is Real Madrid 1, Benfica 0 on this make or break Champions League last 16 run. Well, if they had to get to the last 16, they need to win tonight. And Gareth Bale has got them off to a good start with that goal. Well, they needed that just to settle them down a bit, Real Madrid, because they have been a bit nervous, looking a little bit lacklustre going forward in terms of their passing. Well, that's a pretty poor pass from the Benfica standpoint, but there's a poor pass by Odriozola, playing his team right into the death trap. Here's Hazard, now Kroos. Football getting in from Real Madrid is brilliant, but it's when they get into the final third and the final pass is just lacking. Like there, could be a chance though for Modric. He's just waiting for Bale to make that movement. Plays it back to Modric. 2-0 Real Madrid. Nerves are gone. And Modric and Bale, the two former Spurs men, put their stamp on the game. Great finish by Modric there. Good play from Modric and Bale. Again, great combination play between the two of them. Know each other from their Spurs days. Great finish though from Modric. Usually not a noun for his finishing, but that was a good finish right there. Just before half time, Real Madrid just settled their nerves. Yeah, they've been brilliant. And Zizou must be really happy with this. They've dominated the game from minute one. They've had a few iffy moments, but they've calmed those nerves with those 2 goals just before half time. I understand that 2 changes will be made. Jovic and Asensio will be brought into the game, just to give some players a bit of a breather of the schedule between games, like 2 or 3 days between games. It's easy to cope with. Oh, Courtois and Mendy, bit of a mix up there, but they do get away with it. Just is the key word in that sentence, because if Phil and Mendy there, what was he thinking? I do not know, but whatever he was thinking, he better have unfunked it, because Jesus, that was real risky from a Real Madrid standpoint. Now if I was Benfica, don't let Hazard do that. That is the danger. He was doing that really well in part 2 of episode 4 yesterday, cutting inside onto his right foot and then smacking it into the net. That's what Hazard's all about, just cutting inside. Good finish. And there is Luka Modric, the man that put the nerves, settled the nerves for Real Madrid. Great goal in that first half. It was a really well taken finish from Luka Modric. They've been brilliant in that first half. And there's the next game for Real Madrid, a home tie against Valencia. Should be a good game, that. Real Madrid going into the game full of confidence. The corner though here to Benfica. A real chance to get some players into the box and maybe cause Real Madrid some problems. They nearly did there. Courtois saved by his defender. Here's Rafa. And another good attempt there from Benfica. Yeah, it wasn't too bad an attempt there from Benfica. They just need to settle it down a bit and just get to playing grips. Here's Jovic. Now Modric. Oh, Cruz ran the wrong way. Should have gone in behind him. Right in behind. Would have had more of a chance of picking him out. Space there at the edge of the box there for Luka Jovic. Into Modric. Into Asensio. Oh, he played it the wrong way. Odriozola just ball watching there. Not the best of defending there from Odriozola. Should be doing better than that. Here's Eden Militao now. Oh, given away again there by Valverde. Now, he's been one that's really been hit by the nerves. Oh, and a chance here. Look at the defending. Varane having to go in to a tackle like that. Here's a corner. And I thought he would have got booked for that, but not entirely sure why the referee didn't book Varane there. Good throw out again there by Courtois. His distribution has been absolutely phenomenal in this match. Another goal for Juventus, 3-0. Mario Mandzukic. Here's Eden Hazard now for Real Madrid. Chase back onto that right foot, and there it is. There is Hazard in typical Eden Hazard fashion. Great goal by the Hazard. Beautiful goal. Beautiful finish from Hazard there. Look at this. He checks back inside. There. Bang. Top corner. 3-0. Real Madrid, and game over, you would think, at this point. Last substitution to be made by Real Madrid will be Toni Kroos going off for James Rodriguez. And there is the Colombian ready to come on, as Real Madrid take a giant step towards the last 16 of the Champions League with this win. Well, they're looking cruise control to Real Madrid. Benfica had a few threatening moments, but not like in the first game where they literally bossed Real Madrid. That was, well, That was really close. If that had just bent in a bit more, that might have been a goal. Now, I've got to question Courtois on that, because he comes for the ball, there's no one near him, and then he just flaps at it and he punches it away. He should be catching that. Really, he should be catching it. Good header down by Marco Asensio into Odriozola, then into Asensio again. Can he get there? Not quite. Good defending by Benfica. Eder Militao, the former Porto man, knows a thing or two about playing against Benfica. Yeah, he does. He should know. Should know the rivalry between Porto and Benfica. That's a real rivalry, isn't it? Yeah. Real Portuguese rivalry. A good tackling there by Odriozola, but he doesn't quite win the ball back. Varane with a good header away. No, good little pass there by Modric. He's been brilliant in that central midfield position. I think Jovic there maybe just overplayed it a bit there. Well, he overthought it. He thought that Asensio would have been able to escape from his man, but not quite. Here come Benfica though, but well cleared by Eder Militao. It is a throw-in to Benfica. A good ball over the top, and Eder Militao flapped at it. Didn't make a firm connection, it's in. Benfica get a consolation. Terrible marking by Real Madrid. And they've been punished for standing off and allowing... Well, that was a poor mistake from Eder Militao in that build up to that goal. It's really poor from Eder Militao. Really was poor. And Varane there, very poor in possession there, but by his standards. No, not like him at all, is it, Varane? Oh, and a chance! Oh my word! Real Madrid have crumbled. Oh, they cannot crumble now. They cannot crumble. James Rodriguez. It's been a poor couple of minutes for Real Madrid. Well, it's been a poor last 15 minutes for Real Benfica. They've literally let Benfica on the hook here. They cannot let this 3-0 lead go. Madrid trying to hold out here. Phil and Mendy getting caught there. Look at him. He's lacking. Varane trying to get it away. Not quite. Still could be a chance. Oh, they've done it. Oh my word. Benfica have done it. De Thomas, who scored the double in Benfica, has shocked Real Madrid here. Shocking. Shocking defending from Real Madrid to begin the episode. Oh, they've gone back to their old ways. Absolutely abysmal from Real Madrid. Really is. Not good enough. Not good enough. Well, they're just hoping that Roma won. They're just hoping that Roma got the result against Ajax in that last game. Shocking from a Real Madrid standpoint. Absolutely abysmal from Real Madrid there to concede 3 goals in the last 10 minutes. That's just not good enough. Just gotta check the Champions League group. Hopefully Ajax did lose, and they didn't. They drew 0-0, so it will go. Well, it doesn't quite go to the last day, because Real Madrid are 3 points clear. It does go to the last game in the Champions League against Roma at the Stadio Olimpico, so that is the make or break tie, which it shouldn't have been, because Real Madrid had that game 1-1, but oh dear, absolutely abysmal defending, catching Real Madrid cold there. Not been the best of starts to this episode for Real Madrid. No, it's not at all. It's just been absolutely abysmal so far from a Real Madrid standpoint. But you just got to think, they just need to buck up their ideas a bit. To Real Madrid, they need to go again against Valencia here at the Bernabeu. They should have been beaten. They should have beat Benfica, but they just let the game go in a real bad way. Did it in a real bad way, didn't they? Really bad. Letting a 3-goal lead slip just like that. That's just painful to watch if you're a Real Madrid fan. But here we go in La Liga. Against Valencia. Well, it is a make or break tie in the Champions League in the next game after Mallorca. But here we go. Live here from the Bernabeu. Real Madrid against Valencia. Should be a competitive game, this. Always is between these two. It seems to me that Real Madrid are starting to miss Sergio Ramos. The Bernabeu is ready for this game between Real Madrid and Valencia. Should be a really good game, this. Both teams, well, Real Madrid in the best of form, Valencia not so. So here we go, live here from the Bernabeu. Hopefully Real Madrid can right some wrongs. Not with a pass like that, you won't. That silly draw against Benfica. I'm sure Zizou gave his players a slap across the wrist after that horrific draw. Real Madrid just needed a win, or even a draw would probably have done it. Here's Carvajal, Benzema. Now Valencia just sitting off, allowing Real Madrid a bit of free ball, free possession. Here's Modric against Parejo. Good turn there from Karim Benzema from Modric. Benzema's there for a tap-in. Oh, and a good defensive block. Benzema there just stood off. He shouldn't have been stood off. What is Varane doing there, backing away? I don't know. I don't know if it's missing Sergio Ramos next to him to give him some guidance, or if it's the fact that he's just not confident in those kind of situations. He should be for a centre-back. Oh, poor there from Casemiro. Here's Benzema, now Cruz. Now Benzema, good block, but it was a heavy touch. Yeah, really heavy touch to start with. Here's Condobia. Daniel Vaz plays it into Condobia. Then into Kevin Gamero. Now here's Parejo. Santimina. Good block. But Dani Carvajal gets caught on the nap though. Got caught on the rebound there, did Dani Carvajal. A good header on there by Hazard into Benzema. Now into Hazard again. What a block! Brilliant. Sensational defending by Valencia. Hazard was in, just about to strike, and then bang. Defender comes round the corner and just absolutely takes him out. Kroos. He's not getting stopped this time, but he does by the goalkeeper, Jasper Cillessen. And a good block again. Valencia really holding out, and I don't know how that was a Valencia throw-in. Didn't look like it took a deflection off any Real Madrid player. Oh, Marcelo there, what is he doing? Daniel Vaz can now escape. Oh, what is Marcelo doing? Oh, it's not the best defender, is it, from Marcelo? But here comes Casemiro on a bit of a charge. A good little ball there into Hazard. Can't let him do that though. Can't let him inside. And a heavy touch again from Hazard. You just don't see that very often. No. No, you don't. Hazard usually very cool, calm and collected on the ball, but not so far. Valencia have really come here with a game plan. Well, they know that Benfica came with a game plan in those last 10 minutes when they were 3-0 down. Shambolic defending from Real Madrid, but they've been pretty shambolic here. Look at this. They're playing against a flat 4-4-2, and they just cannot break it open at the moment. Oh, good little ball there by Benzema into Marcelo. They've been better than... Oh, and a poor touch again by Marcelo. He's not been the same player, has he? He's just been Look at that for a ball, and Eder Militao just standing there, allowing the ball to go to the opposition. They should be there, pressurising him. Casemiro, poor again from him. Benzema though winning it back. A pull there from Benzema. Oh, the nerves are there. Looks like they were just like they were against Benfica in those last 10 minutes. They're still there for Real Madrid, the nerves. Oh, we thought that the nerves had gone when they went 3-0 up, but no. They're back. And they're back bigger than ever for Real Madrid. Look at the Benfica defending though. They really are doing well as a unit. Look at that. Good block by Parejo. Header on by Casemiro. It's been played in one half here. Benfica needing to get out and try and play their football. Benzema, good save by Stillerson. It's a corner though to Real Madrid. Oh, poor there from Toni Kroos. Well, it was poor by Bale. His movement in the box was pretty poor. Here's Casemiro again. Now Kroos, now Hazard. They need a bit of magic, Real Madrid. And they don't get it there. Hazard again with another real bad touch. And Marcelo coming out of position again. Well, he's not been himself, Marcelo. And Real Madrid bossing proceedings, but not having the desired effect as you would expect. No, they haven't been effective in front of goal, Real Madrid. They've been pretty static when they get into the final third. Kroos. Marcelo should have been into Hazard sooner. Should have been in first time there when Kroos had the ball. He was trying to play it into Hazard, but instead it goes to Marcelo. Poor from Real Madrid again. Yeah, they've been really lacklustre in this episode so far. 2 games into the episode and they have been pretty poor. And here comes Dani Parejo now for Real Madrid. Not for Real Madrid. Even because Real Madrid is so rubbish in this episode, I'm really messing up my lines, my commentary lines. But it is half time and it is goalless. Well, Zizou seeing this and thinking, what on earth do I have to do? Well, simple. Make changes, that's what you do in a situation like this. Well, Modric and Kroos will be replaced by Asensio and Rodriguez in the second half. Well, they need something different to Real Madrid, and they're not getting it in this particular fashion, so they are going to change it a bit and have two creative attacking midfielders, you would say, more than Modric and Kroos, in Asensio and Rodriguez. Here it is. Now, good start. It's a good ball. Hazard. Chest back inside to his right, and a good block again by Valencia. They've really been stern and solid at the back of Valencia. Good defending again there. Kevin Gamero now with a free header. Now good blocking again there by... Oh, and another poor ball by Real Madrid. They've been pretty abysmal with their passing. A good ball into... And then into Marco Asensio! And Real Madrid take the lead. No more than they deserve. They've bossed the game. Valencia have had nothing going forward, and Real Madrid punished them in typical Real Madrid fashion with a great goal from Marco Asensio, one of the substitutes been brought on for Real Madrid. Look at this touch, out your feet, bang. Great finish from the young man, Marco Asensio. He's been brilliant when he comes off the bench, Asensio. When he starts as well, he doesn't put a foot wrong for Real Madrid at all. He's brilliant in the central midfield. That was pulled over by Dani Carvajal. Headed away by Eder Militao. Oh my word! Terrible defending from Real Madrid again, nearly getting caught out. But a good save by Thibaut Courtois. Francis Coquelin is on the pitch. The former Arsenal. Oh, poor by Real Madrid again. And it's off the post. Oh dear, Guedes with the effort off the post. Real Madrid really slacking off now. Just allowing Valencia to do this to them. No, it's not good at all, is it, from a Real Madrid point of view? No, good little ball there by Marcelo in behind. Heading Hazard. Can he check back? He plays in Benzema. Oh, brilliant save by Stillerson. Benzema should be playing that along the ground into the corner of the net, but no, he plays it high into the keeper's hands, giving the keeper a favourable save. And here come Valencia again. Poor cross, goal kick. Not the best of crosses there from a Valencia point of view. No, but they haven't been really creative in that area. Parejo's hardly got on the ball, and they've just been nullified to a few shots. Benzema over the bar. Now, not the best of attempts there from Benzema. He's been a bit off in this episode so far as the Frenchman. Now, you would expect it, wouldn't you? Nerves kicking him. And here's Hazard. Should really be no nerves. Should be nerves of steel from Real Madrid. It should be, but you just don't know in football, do you? Here's James Rodriguez, blocked again by Garay. He's been solid back there for Valencia. Yeah, he's been really solid as Big Zeke Garay. Bale! Oh, what a header! What a header from Gareth Bale! And Real Madrid take a 2-goal lead going into the last 20 minutes. Well, let's hope they don't throw this one away. But you never know. With this Real Madrid side this season, they've been extremely poor. They were poor against Benfica in those last 10 minutes, but now they're 2-0 up, and they have been in cruise control. Valencia hardly had anything going forward. Yeah, they've hardly had a threat of Valencia going forward, but they've had a few moments where they have put a bit of a scaring on that Real Madrid defence. And they have, but look at that there from James. That's poor from James Rodriguez. Yeah, very poor from James. Should be doing a lot better with that. Should be controlling the ball better than what he did. Here's Coquelin, and that is not his strength at all. And the Real Madrid fans can be happy with this result if they do go on and win it. Yeah, that's only if they go on and win it. That's the thing. They said that against Benfica, but then they let 3 goals in the last 10 minutes. There's James again with another real poor touch. Now Carvajal out of position. Varane not going towards the ball. They just seem to be scared of the ball, the Real Madrid. Well, Varane is. He just doesn't seem to want to go towards it. It's like there's a spider attached to the ball and they're just scared of it. That's how I would describe it anyway, but I don't know how you describe it. It's just lacklustre from Real Madrid. Some areas they're brilliant, and then the attacking sense they're absolutely phenomenal, and then in defence they just crumble under the pressure. Oh, and a poor ball by Casemiro. He should be doing a lot better with that. Here's James Rodriguez. There's no room to work. Look at this. It's just all static from a Real Madrid. And Zizou there. You can see him barking out orders on the touchline. No, he is. He's absolutely livid that his Real Madrid side are not playing that fast football they were playing yesterday in the part 2 of episode 4. And here's Benzema looking to change that. Oh, and another chance there. Casemiro! And a good save. The last 5 minutes will bring the last change, which will be, for just 5 minutes, Luka Jovic will get a bit of a run out. I don't think they're going to let 2 goals in now, Real Madrid. Not when Gareth Bale could score from another corner. Yeah, if he could have scored from another corner. Here's Rafa Varane into Asensio. Oh, that's a foul from Valencia. It is a free kick, and look at Asensio there. Bale with a little ball in. Oh, and James was there, lurking on the edge of the box. Just last ditch defending by Valencia. Look at this. Look at this. Gameira's in. He could be if he'd have played it in sooner. A real poor touch from the Valencia man in the middle. I think that's Coquelin. Yeah, it is. It is Coquelin. Luka Jovic into. Oh, and he's offside there, Bale. Offside. Yeah, he ran too soon. Ball was a bit late from Asensio. After a pretty rough start, Real Madrid back to winning ways. by 2-0 at home here against Valencia. It was a very well-deserved win for Real Madrid. They did deserve it. Valencia didn't even pose much of a threat in that game. Valencia were outclassed and dominated from minute one. But what a game of football the first one was. It was a pretty poor game for Real Madrid. They should have had the game in the bag at 3-0 up, but then they just let it go and lost the game by well, they drew the game 3 apiece, not lost it. They lost the lead and drew 3-3. Mallorca, the next game in the Copa del Rey, which is going to be Sind, of course. Hopefully get no injuries. No, comfortable win again. Benzema with a hat-trick in that game. But now it is time for the make or break Champions League fixture away at the Stadio Olimpico against Roma. Real Madrid, all they need is just a draw to get through to the knockout stage, but they could do with a win just to hold the nerves. They just need to hold their nerve against the Roma side, which came to the Bernabeu and defended. I wonder what it's going to be tonight. The game we are all going to be seeing, the one game we are going to see, is the Benfica and Ajax game. But Real Madrid have just got to get a point from this game, or even a win, to guarantee their spot. But if they lose, they are out. It depends on the goal difference as well. I think Real Madrid are, in terms of goal difference, winning at the moment. But here we go. The pressure is on Zizou's men. They need to win or get a draw here at the Olimpico. But it's not going to be easy here against a stubborn Roma side. Look at that. Look at that. There's not much of an intimidating banner, is it? It just shows you Roma's logo and then when they were founded, which was 1927, which she already does say on the logo, so on the badge. But here we go, it's make or break. There it is, look, 1927. That was when Roma were brought into football. Well, he had a brilliant game, didn't he, Golaski? The defence were brilliant against Real Madrid at the Bernabeu in that first game. But here we go. We are live at the Olimpico. It's make or break for Real Madrid. But Roma have come here tonight with a game plan, probably to snuff out Real Madrid and try and stop them from getting through. But here we go. Peter Golaski hoping to keep Real Madrid out. And here we go. It's make or break for Real Madrid. Make or break, they're straight on the front foot here. Look at this. Modric plays it across. That's an early header out there by Federico Fazio. Oh, very good defending there by Fazio, but Real Madrid coming forward straight away. Hazard! Oh! I'll tell you what, it was close. Real Madrid starting out strongly here. Well, they need to come out the gates. They really need to hit Roma hard in these opening stages. There's another prime example of that. Modric, a little pass to himself, but doesn't get away with the second ball though. It's well defended by Pellegrini in the centre of the pitch. They're given away though by Roma. A little bit sloppy in these opening stages. Roma have. Look at this. Look at this. 1-0 Real Madrid. I told you. I said Real Madrid would come out strong. Well, they said it in the studio, didn't they, before the game? They said that Real Madrid needed to come out and be prepared to take the nerves out of their system and play the football, but look at this. Cut the Roma defence apart, and then Golaski. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Terrible defending and terrible keeping. Oh, what's he doing there? He should be diving for that. Should be getting a hand to it. Toni Kroos has made it Real Madrid 1, Roma 0. Here away at the Olympico. And talk about a nerve-setting moment. Oh, but what a save by Courtois in reply from Daniele De Rossi. He's like, no, we're not going to take a loss against a Real Madrid outfit that's been poor in the Champions League. Well, in recent games they have been poor, Real Madrid, but in this game they are not going to be. You wouldn't think they're going to be poor, but look at this. Hazard going to escape from Florenzi. This should be an interesting foot race, this. Florenzi does get back. There's the table. Roma topping it. Well, they've easily topped it there, Roma. Real Madrid can't catch them. A throw into Roma here. Toni Kroos knocking down Daniele De Rossi there. Who cares if you're a legend? He doesn't care, doesn't Toni Kroos. He wants the victory, and he's got Real Madrid off to a fantastic start here in Rome. A good ball into Gareth Bale. Back to Carvajal. Not Ronaldo known for his finishing, as proven right there from Dani Carvajal. Ronaldo known for his forward getting in behind. Ran there. Well, catching Lorenzo Pellegrini offside there. Oh, and a poor ball by Eder Militao. Mkhitaryan now for Roma. Dzeko in there. Play again there by Madrid, but given away by Kroos this time. That tackle there by Marcelo. It is a Roma ball. Given away by Mkhitaryan from the throw-in. Benzema over the top looking for Bale. Kolarov trying to get back, does well, but gives it away though to Gareth Bale. Manolas trying to get across there. Lays inside Modric. Oh, Real Madrid coming forward though. Doing it really well here, Real Madrid. Trying to dictate the play and trying to get forward whenever they can. Doing it really effectively so far. Benzema on the turn. Gets away from Fazio. Has to go back though. Poor forward thinking there from Benzema. He should have been thinking forward to try and get Real Madrid a 2-goal lead. With Roma here trying to block the path towards goal. Modric! Oh! Well, they're getting closer to that second. Real Madrid, that would, well, you would say would, but, well, we saw that against Benfica. You thought the nerves were gone when it was 3-0, but Roma are not Benfica. They are better than Benfica, no disrespect. But Roma are a better outfit than Benfica, so Real Madrid do not want to be giving Roma the sniff of a chance that they did give Benfica in that last game. Modric there, literally, you can see how frustrated he was there, going backwards. There's no forward movement from Real Madrid there in that situation, but here comes Marcelo now. Marcelo knocks it back to Casemiro. Now here's Modric. Again, just no forward thinking from Real Madrid. And they're too wide, the Madrid guys. I don't know. Kroos are having to go back. He's not happy. Modric. Benzema blocked away by Manolas. Corner. Corner ball to Real Madrid, and it's been a good start to this game, Real Madrid. Bale! Oh, and a good save by the goalkeeper, Golaski. It was an easy catch for the goalkeeper, but pretty good header from Bale. Here's Benzema, given away though. Now again given away there by Real Madrid. Here come Roma. Here's Pastore. Into Kolarov. Then into Dzeko. As soon as I said Pellegrini. Dzeko in the middle. Good block by Casemiro. It is a corner though to Roma. Well, I thought it was a corner, but it's a goal kick. I do apologise for that. Real Madrid, look at that possession stat. Roma have just not turned up in the opening 40 minutes of this first half. Really static Roma going forward. Brilliant challenge there by Manolas. It's broken kindly there to Benzema, and then a challenge by Fazio. And then Casemiro goes in. of Pellegrini, and that's definitely going to be a booking for Casemiro. The challengers are flying in now, aren't they? Yeah, as you would expect in these kind of games. The challengers will start flying in eventually. And Benzema there with a pretty poor ball into Gareth Bale, trying to pick him out there. A header on there by Pastore, given away though. Carvajal makes the run down the right. Bale's in. What a pass that is. Manolas trying to get across. Dicks back inside, there's Bale. It's Gareth Bale off the post. Benzema gets blocked off. Well, that should have been 2-0. Benzema was there. It was a chance. But Real Madrid do go into the break. 2 to the good. Well, 1 to the good, I should say. Not 2. Should have been 2 to the good, but it's 1 to the good. And my commentary lines are really going today because of the excitement of this game. James Rodriguez will be brought into the game. And also Federico Valverde, just for a bit of solidity. Casemiro was a bit hot-headed in that first half. Could have got sent off. But here we go for the second half. Here in Rome. Roma need a bit of a response. They were really static in that first half. Real Madrid dominant. Benzema gaining behind. Benzema, oh, pretty poor pass. There was a poor pass there from Benzema. Should have done a heck of a lot better. Marcelo trying to gain behind here. Well, blocked off there by Mkhitaryan. Given away by Mkhitaryan. Valverde having to trap back there. He did it very well. Yeah, he did do it very well, but he was a bit frustrated at the lack of options up front. Ooh, and this could be it could have been a chance if Benzema had played that pass a little bit earlier into James. But Benzema there gets tackled again. Here's Daniele De Rossi now for Real Madrid. Roma. Goodness gracious, I'm literally losing it here. So the excitement of this game. Real Madrid need the result. Here's Valverde. That looked like a foul. It will be a free kick too. Real Madrid. Manolas going to get a bit of a talking to by the referee. Yeah, poor challenge there from Manolas. Gareth Bale now with this free kick. And a block. There's a corner. Bale not happy with himself with that one. Don't get the marking structure here from the corner, and just wide from Gareth Bale. He was free. He was completely unmarked. Should have been doing a heck of a lot better than that. Gareth Bale. Roma have hardly had anything in terms of attacks here in this second half. Here's Hazard now for Real Madrid. He's got Fazio to deal with. Does it brilliantly. Superb play from and James there with another poor pass. But lately, James Rodriguez has just not been the same player as you saw earlier on in the campaign. Eder Militao getting caught out there. Kluivert, good block by Militao. It is a corner to Roma. And Roma fans bucking up the atmosphere in these last 30 minutes. Oh, and they've hit the post. Chance there for Roma. That was a clear-cut chance. Something Roma have not had throughout the whole match. And Modric there just a bit static. Again, it's just the nerves kicking in, and Carvajal getting caught out there. Varane getting caught out, but Dzeko was offside. Wouldn't have counted anyway. Should have gone in the net from Dzeko. Oh, and Varane and then Militao trying to play out from the back. They did it very successfully there. And Ajax are 2-0 up over Benfica. They need to hold it here. Do Real Madrid. Kluivert coming forward. Here's Pellegrini. Easy for Courtois. Thrown out towards Eden Hazard. Plays in James. Not quite. Real Madrid fans just holding their breath here in these last 20 minutes. They don't want another Benfica. They just want to get the result and get out of here with a result. Carvajal gets blocked off. Free kick to Real Madrid. Well, they need something. I understand Marco Asensio will be introduced for Gareth Bale. Bale's not had the worst of games, but he hasn't had much of an impact on it. Oh, given away there again by Real Madrid. They should not be letting these nerves get the better of them. And they are at the moment. Poor ball there by Kluivert, but Eder Militao will intercept. Here's James Rodriguez. Hazard there just stopped the run. You saw it. And he saw the run. He saw he could make it, but then he body checked. He checked back. And didn't allow James to play that ball over the top. Here's Hazard now for Real Madrid. Great ball into Marcelo. Benzema's inside. James. Asensio. This could be the chance to put the final nail in the coffin. Oh, Benzema was static. Should be doing better. Daniele De Rossi being sacrificed for Roma. Oh, the main man, the leader in that Roma dressing room, being withdrawn. Hazard, Valverde, James. Final nail in the coffin, maybe. No, just no. For Real Madrid, they really are. Look at the Golaski just launching it upfield to absolutely nobody. And now Benzema can play Hazard. They're looking for that last goal here, Real Madrid. They really are looking for the final nail in the coffin. Valverde blocked away again. Benzema blocked away again. Terrific from Fazio. It's a corner to Real Madrid. Oh, Benzema's just gone too far. And now they're caught napping here at the back. Here's Seller. Oh, terrible from Real Madrid here. Come on, they need to get back. Oh, the ball over the top. And a ball inside. Here's Pellegrini. Poor from Pellegrini. Benfica have got a goal back. They're in that game against Ajax. Real Madrid just need to hold on. They're holding on for their lives here, Real Madrid. Here's Modric. Benzema up against Fazio. Oh, Benzema gets tackled by Fazio. He shouldn't have let him do it. Real Madrid just holding their breath. 3 minutes of added time. It's got to be done. Well, they've been brilliant, Real Madrid, in defence. They've not let Roma in. Oh, poor there from Dzeko. And Courtois can hold on. Wise decision making there by Courtois to hold on to it for the last couple of seconds. And it is all over. Real Madrid are into the knockout stage of the Champions League after an abysmal start to the group stage. Real Madrid have got through. Oh, great performance from Real Madrid. They did it in brilliant style as well. Held their nerve in the Stadio Olimpico. Not an easy ground to go and get a result in. But Real Madrid, my goodness, they literally had fans' hearts in their mouths. Edge of the seat stuff there at the Olimpico as the full-time whistle goes. And it ends Roma 0, Real Madrid 1. Let's take a look. This is the highlights of the game. Let's take a look at the goal. Look at that from Hazard, just wide. It was utter domination from the get-go from a Real Madrid standpoint, but let's take a look at the goal. This is the goal, I think. Yes, it is. Toni Kroos gets through, and he just nerves of steel there from Toni Kroos just to slot it into the corner. It was a great finish, and that's what had Real Madrid through to the knockout stage of the Champions League. Terrific performance from Real Madrid, it really was, and they deserved it. Looking at the other results there in the Champions League, Chelsea losing 2-1 to Juventus, Lyon drawing 2 apiece away at Man City. Oh, Man City, not really known for their losses or draws or anything like that. Ronaldo crowned the Ballon d'Or winner, as you would expect Cristiano Ronaldo to be crowned the Ballon d'Or winner. Well, we understand that changes will be made during this match against Rayo Vallecano due to the Champions League duties. So those changes will come into effect in this match. So Kroos will be given the game off. I understand that Benzema will also be given the game off. And Courtois will be replaced as well. Just to give a few of the players that don't get much of a game a bit of game time here in this game against Rayo Vallecano. As Real Madrid gets set to take on this Rayo Vallecano outfit. Benzema given the game off as Real Madrid looks set to continue their journey in La Liga against this Rayo Vallecano side. But what a game we witnessed in the last one at the Olympico. Real Madrid with nerves of steel to go there and hold on to a 1-0 win. It's just incredible. It should have been more than 1-0, but they did it in brilliant style, did Real Madrid. They usually do, as the Bernabeu is lit for this game here against Rayo Vallecano. Well, here we go. A few key players rested for this game. Real Madrid come forward almost immediately. Odriozola not quite good enough in the final third there. Casemiro there with the interception, but given away though by Casemiro. Not the best of plays there from Casemiro. Varane there just standing off. That's one thing that Real Vallecano bringing a bit of a passing game here to start proceedings. And that was snuffed out with immediate effect by Real Madrid. And here come Real Madrid now with Ferland Mendy. Checks back, lays it in to Luka Jovic, and a good solid block by the Real Vallecano. But what a tackle that was from Bebe for Vallecano. Here's Modric now for Real Madrid. There's a main man to watch, Eden Hazard today. Well, he's been brilliant in the last couple of games. Hazard could be in here, and a good block. Dimitrievski for Vallecano in the net. A good header on there by Casemiro. No one there though to latch onto it and pick it up for Real Madrid and take it forward for them. As Phil Mendy comes a bit too far inside for my liking. Now he's caught out of position by Vallecano. Coming forward here, good block by Phil Mendy, getting back. Oh, not Odriozola there again! He's been a bit... Well, that would have been some own goal that if that had gone in. But that own goal that he scored in the game against Ajax at the Johan Cruyff in the 5-4. That was a very... I remember that own goal as well. It was a very crazy own goal from Odriozola. But a good ball into him now by Hazard. Then Modric just couldn't quite latch onto that through ball. It was the right idea from Odriozola to play the little through ball into Modric, but the accuracy just off by a couple inches. Ferland Mendy now for Real Madrid. Comes back inside and plays it the wrong way. Varane again just standing off, allowing Vallecano to the ball first. Yeah, it's not the good defending there from Varane. Should be in there, trying to pressurise that Vallecano backline. Should be doing a hell of a lot better than what he did. Here's Modric into Casemiro, now into Jovic, now into Hazard, then into Jovic, given away by Jovic. Throwing there to Real Madrid. Ferland Mendy, now Casemiro, now Modric, now Jovic. Turns, gets away but couldn't quite get away from the last defender. Good defence work again there by Vallecano. He's trying to nullify Real Madrid. They're just standing off them, allowing them to have free possession. A good effort there from Federico Valverde, but saved comfortably by the goalkeeper. Poor there from Gareth Bale. Passing accuracy very close. Yeah, very close indeed. Oof, and a good ball over the top, but he's offside. Wouldn't have counted anyway if it had got towards him anyway. It wouldn't have counted if he'd have scored. Casemiro, now Valverde. A bit of a lacking creativity from Real Madrid today, so far. But that creativity can all blow out the window with this man on the ball. Eden Hazard, poor touch again. Look at Varane there, just not even attempting to get to the ball. What a ball that is over the top. He's offside again. Poor decision making from Fulkenberg. Fulkrug, whatever his name is, I can't even pronounce that name. Fulkrug, something like that. Here's Bebe, the former Manchester United man. Odriozola trying to get back at him, not doing it brilliantly. Bebe inside. Varane there with a good tackle. Bale into Casemiro. Here's Luka Jovic now for Real Madrid. Been a bit poor in this first half of Real Madrid. Yeah, they have been. But after a very tiring performance against Roma, what do you expect? And a good save again. Too easy for the goalkeeper, Raul Vallecano. Headed on by Casemiro. Bale can't latch onto it. Mario Suarez. Raul Vallecano. Poor ball from the Vallecano man. Federico Valverde with 100% passing accuracy. Here's Modric. Good ball into Valverde. Knocks it on towards Phil and Mendy. Mendy tracks back, plays it across Jovic. No. Still no for Real Madrid. Valverde. No. Still no. Vallecano just shutting the door at any opportunity, aren't they? Yeah, they're doing it really well. Vallecano. Bale! Blocked away by Bebe. They're not laying them in. Thou shalt not pass. They're saying to Real Madrid. Now, poor first half. From a Real Madrid standpoint, you can see the frustration in the Madrid fans' eyes. They should be away in the wins in this game, but they have been poor in the first half. But we understand changes will be made. Jovic hardly doing anything that first half. Mariano will be introduced for the second half for Real Madrid. And here we go at the Bernabeu, ready for Real Madrid's second half display. See what they've got, see what they can bring to the table. Tackling by Phil and Mendy. It's hit Valverde, so it is a Vallecano throw in. Mario Suarez. Vallecano. Oh, Mariano, brilliant pass into Bale. This should be 1-0, and it is. Real Madrid take the lead. Gareth Bale, terrific goal from Bale, and there is the traditional heart pose celebration from Gareth Bale. What a pass though from Mariano Diaz. It's a great finish from Gareth Bale as well, and they have broken the deadlock. Madrid, they've broken the code of Vallecano. The code of Vallecano, great stuff. Valverde, good tackle there by the Vallecano man. A good tackling back by Valverde after he lost the ball. And there's the next game for Real Madrid, and that is against Villarreal at the old El Madrigal. Here's Mendy inside towards Nacho Fernandez. Look at the space on the right hand side again here for Real Madrid. Here's Odriozola getting behind. Oh, and another poor ball by Mariano to Mariano. Oh, by Odriozola, not Mariano, but what a poor ball by him. He's not good in the final third. He gets to the final third and then he's crossing and his passing is poor. Oh, good tackle again there. He's still a young man, he's still learning the trade of Real Madrid. A poor ball again though by Valverde into Mariano. Now, good tackle there by tackling by Real Madrid. Here's Hazard into James Rodriguez. Good save by the goalkeeper again. James just doesn't seem himself, does he? No, he doesn't seem himself. Good passing again from Vallecano, they've been doing that pretty well, getting out from the back. But really poor, lacklustre defending. Oh, look at this, look at this. Could be a chance to level it. Oh, no, good save by Areola. Really was a good save from Alphonse Areola. Corner to Vallecano, but well defended by Real Madrid. Here's Mariano. It's 2-on-2. Mariano and Bale. Bale just needs to hold his run. Terrible ball by Mariano. Absolutely terrible. Look at this. Can't that could be on here. Nah, poor. Look at that there from Odriozola. Very poor defending. Varane with a good header away. Odriozola. And Valverde again. Another poor touch by him. Casemiro. Good ball. Odriozola into Mariano. Mariano deflected in. It was lucky. But Mariano scores for Real Madrid. Pretty poor there from Real Madrid's point of view. It's a poor goal to concede for a Vallecano fan, but look at this. Let's take a look at the deflection. There it is. Hits the post. Luckily, goes into the back of the net. Valverde looks the more fatigued out the players on the field, so he will be replaced by Marco Asensio, who was pretty instrumental when he came on against Roma. It's just this they put fixtures like 2 or 3 days between each other that really does fumble a team, having to force the managers to making these changes. A poor marking again from Real Madrid. A good save from Areola. Here's a corner to Vallecano. Whipped in again. Poor marking from Real Madrid. It's very poor marking. Cleared away. Here's Asensio, given away by Asensio. Poor again from Real Madrid. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, here we go again. We've got another Benfica on our hands by the look of this. 10 minutes left in the game and Real Madrid concede very poorly. Very stupidly, if you ask me. Here's Asensio. Into Bale. Gives it away. It's where the Real Madrid front line needs to start. Hitting the height. Hitting the ball into the back of the net. At this point, they need another goal. Mariano there. Giving an option. And wide from Mariano. Should have been a goal. Should have been a goal from Mariano, but poor by his standards. Should be doing a heck of a lot better than he did there. And Hazard there, poor in possession again from Real Madrid. And here come Vallecano again. Vallecano fans starting to believe that there is a chance of getting back into this game after that goal from Fulkenberg, or whatever his name is. Can't really bother saying his name, I'm just going to say Real Vallecano, man. And a good save by Areola every time. Look at the poorness here in Real Madrid, look at that. There's no options for Areola, he's literally fuming at his players. Bale can step on the gas and get away. Rolls it across. Mariano. It's free. And Real Madrid are not going to do another Benfica. No, they're not. They're not going to do another Benfica. Due to Mariano's double, which has put them 3-1 up. But Bale there, look at that. Step on the gas. Gets away. Plays it across Mariano. Simplest of finishes from his point of view. 3-1 to Real Madrid. A good, solid episode so far for Real Madrid. Now, good tackle there by Odriozola. Now here's Mariano. Poor by Mariano there. Should have been playing it into Hazard. Tends to play into Hazard, but not quite in the way you would have expected. Here's Asensio, but it is full time. And Real Madrid win by 3-1. Terrific result there for Zizou's men. Bit of a poor game if you ask me, but a pretty nerve-wracking Champions League game. Marcano, knowing that Real Madrid were going into that game with plenty of confidence. The next is a trip away to El Madrigal for Real Madrid's men. And it is against Villarreal. Well, Real Madrid, they've got a hard one in the last 16. You just saw it right there. Let's see if we can find it. I think this is the one. Check this out. There it is. Oh, Bayern Munich. And next for Real Madrid, we've got 2 more games of this episode against Villarreal and Huesca. But here we go at El Madrigal. Just to keep the Nacho Fernandez happy, he will play in this match. Going to be a hard one this for Real Madrid, because Villarreal are a hard team to go to and get a result from. Oh, they are. You just got to think though. And here we go. And El Madrigal in the rain as Real Madrid come visiting after their wins in the last 2 games. Real Madrid come here flying high after their heroics in the Champions League to get into the last 16 against Roma. And here we go at El Madrigal. The yellow submarine is a flying there. Look at that. There's Villarreal. It's not called El Madrigal anymore. It's Estadio de la Casa de Redmenta. I can't pronounce that last bit, but it's El Madrigal to some people. Still Ronaldo known as El Madrigal. There is the yellow submarine. Villarreal. Good goal difference there. Real Madrid goals for, 56 goals for them this season. They've been a potent attacking force of Real Madrid. Now, they do it better than anyone do, Real Madrid. They really do. They attack well, they defend. Well, you say they defend well, but without jumping to too many conclusions. It is a close run affair. Here is Modric. Benzema now for Real Madrid. Now Cruz, Modric, Cruz to Casemiro, the man who gave Real Madrid that last 16 place. Cruz with the effort, good save by Sergio Asenjo. Yeah, good save from Sergio Asenjo. Good keeping by him. Modric, Cruz, brilliant pass there into Modric, but good defending by Villarreal. I think they're going to have to do plenty of that. Here's Fornals. Challenged by Real Madrid there. Kroos, Hazard holding his run very well. Oh, and an easy save for Asenjo. Poor effort there by Hazard. Should have done a bit better there, Hazard. Really should have done. Oh, and a poor header on there by. Oh, and look at the defending there. Carvajal coming out of position. Varane coming out of position. 1-0 Villarreal, and Gerard Moreno, I think that was. I think it's Fornals. Yeah, Gerard Moreno. 1-0 Villarreal. Fast start from Villarreal. 1-0. Benzema trying to find an avenue to break into. Kroos having to go back. No way forward for Real Madrid. Just all backwards football at the moment. Casemiro there, under siege. He wins the ball back effectively well. Here's Modric though. Oh, poor from Modric. Yeah, not the best to play there from Luka Modric. Here's Toni Kroos. No options again for Real Madrid here. Here's Modric now on the ball. Needs to find some creativity. They need to find something to Real Madrid because they're just being static at the. Look at this. Kroos trying to find that little bit of inspiration. Not going to find it like that. Goes straight into the Villarreal defender. Benzema. It's good up to a point from Real Madrid, but then they get to the final third and it's static football from them. Look at that from Modric there. Good block there by Marcelo. Good winning of the ball back there by Marcelo. Good ball into Eden Hazard, who can run away. Oh, and a heavy touch from Hazard, but he gets away with it. Modric, or should I say Kroos. Hazard. Here's Modric. Oh, what a finish that is. That is a wonderful goal from Luka Modric. Captain's contribution, stepping up when his team needs it. And he does it in typical Luka Modric fashion by smacking a ball into the back of the net. Oh, wonderful finish here from Modric. Look at this. Hazard, bang. Look at that. On the volley. Look at this. Here we go again. Look at the angle. Boom. Benzema ducking out of the way. Great finish by Luka Modric, and Gerard Moreno's goal cancelled out by the Croatian midfielder. Good finish by Luka Modric. Modric again. Benzema, and Toni Kroos could have been in behind, but well intercepted there by the Villarreal defence. Here's Gerard Moreno. Good football again here from Villarreal. An easy save there for Thibaut Courtois. Marcelo. Casemiro. Now Marcelo again. Kroos. Marcelo. Hazard. Benzema! Real Madrid turn it around. And in typical Real Madrid fashion, they've done it brilliantly. Karim Benzema with a wonderful goal. Wonderful team play by Real Madrid. They've turned it around here at El Madrigal. Well, great play from Hazard down the left. Cuts inside. Benzema's there. Turns, shot, bang. Beautiful goal from the Frenchman. 2-1 to Real Madrid. Terrific turnaround. Terrific fight back from going one down. And they did that very well in that episode where they were 3-0 down and 2-0 down to Ajax and Barcelona, and then to fight back the way they did, it was just brilliant to watch at times from Real Madrid. Kroos into Hazard, it's free, great goal, and Real Madrid showing their determination and fight again. Eden Hazard this time. Great goal from Hazard, really was. Good football again from Kroos and Modric in the midfield. Look at Benzema there with a pass into Kroos, then into Hazard. Defence all over the place. Asensio can't get anywhere near it. And Real Madrid are firing on all cylinders now. Well, they just need to stern it up at the back. When Sergio Ramos gets back, I'm sure that will plug the gap. But Nacho's not doing too bad a job, and now's Eder Militao. You can't really blame them for Sergio Ramos's injury. There's Hazard again, but given away by Hazard. Fight back though to get it back. Bale making the run, but again given away by Benzema. No, good little ball again, Hazard. He's been the real potent threat, hasn't he? And Hazard down that. Kroos! Oh, and a good save by Asensio. But good football again from Real Madrid. Been brilliant to watch at times from Real Madrid. It really has. Bale! Just wide from the Welshman. Goal kick. Terrific play again there from Real Madrid, and again they really are knocking that door, and they have caved it in. But it's half time here at El Madrigal. And it is Villarreal 1, Real Madrid 3. Pretty good first half, and the team have really shown why they are one of the best sides in Europe and the best sides in the world. That's why Real Madrid are one of the best sides in the world, because they just don't give in. A good ball there into Eden Hazard again from Toni Kroos. He's been the real live wire in midfield, along with Modric. Bit of play there again from Real Madrid. Benzema knocks it. Benzema was in the box there for the Hazard cross. Toni Kroos! He was dipping. Just didn't dip enough. No good attempt there from Toni Kroos from about 20 yards out. Just going over the bar. Knocked on. That's a throw into Real Madrid. Next game for Real Madrid is a home tie against Huesca to end this episode. Toni Kroos there again. The freedom in midfield is just absolutely ridiculous from Real Madrid's standpoint. Modric and Kroos must be loving this. The freedom they're gaining in midfield is just absolutely ridiculous at times. Bale going to check back, and a real good solid attempt from Gareth Bale, but just straight at the goalkeeper. Casemiro with a knock on. He's been solid in midfield today as well. Casemiro in the defensive slot in midfield. A good ball by Casemiro. Came forward a bit. Bale trying to find a gap. Gerard Moreno, poor by him. Isolated now. Well, you could say after a bad start in the Benfica game, Real Madrid have really taken off. Modric trying to look round the corner every time. Lays it into Toni Kroos. Gareth Bale blocked away. Carvajal going to leave it as we are about to see a couple of changes for Real. Asensio and Valverde will be introduced. Modric will stay on the pitch. And the Carvajal just letting that ball go out of play. Here is Asensio. Valverde. Here's Modric. Into Asensio. No, not a good pass there by Asensio. Varane. Just not quick enough to get out there is Varane sometimes. He just stands off. Covering tackle there by Carvajal, not good enough there. Not good play by Villarreal at all there. But a good start for Villarreal. They just seem to have dipped off. Just allowed Real Madrid to hit them at any block at any given moment. The heavy touch there by Hazard. He's trying to get back onto the right foot and try and whip it into the corner of the goal, as he usually does. Modric with a little knock on. Here's Bale. Now for Real Madrid. Carvajal. Not the best to play there by Real Madrid. No, not at all, but good play from Asensio there. Brilliant defensive play from Marco Asensio. Carvajal with the knock on. Oof, and Bale there got tackled, but well, I don't know how that's not a foul from Alberto Moreno. No, I don't either. I don't know how that's not a foul either. It's a bit of a mystery. Marcel getting caught underneath the ball there. Varane with a bit of a poor touch out of defence. 15 minutes to go. That's where Real Madrid really need to solidify the result and get the game won at this point. So in these positions, they're still not looking comfortable. They don't look comfortable in certain areas of the pitch, like in defence, like here. Look at this, Carvajal getting caught here by Pedraza. Oh, good catch though from Thibaut Courtois. Oh, good little ball at the top there, Hazard. Oh, and a poor touch on the inside. Should be doing a bit better than that, Eden Hazard. Now, he wasn't gonna give one for Gareth Bale earlier on, but he was gonna give one for that. I don't understand. I really don't understand the general remix of the game here. How you can give a foul for one thing, but then not give a foul for the other. It's like, come on, really? When the ball goes out of play next to Vinicius Jr. will be introduced for. So I'm just going to smack it out of play so they can get the substitution. Well, Hazard is going off, but he is going to be booked on the way off. There he goes. And Hazard booked and now will be withdrawn. He was going to be withdrawn even before the booking. Bale. Benzema, poor there from Karim Benzema. Javi Fuego on the field now for Real Madrid. Not for Real Madrid, for Villarreal. Just the excitement of these games are really... Oh, and a good goal from Pablo Fornals. Matching to the one that Modric scored earlier on. Just keep the ball now, Real Madrid, not give it away here in these last few seconds of the game. Benzema! Wide, but it is full time. Real Madrid win by 3-2. Shouldn't have been 3-2, should have been 3-1, but good solid game for Real Madrid. Again, dominating the ball, dominating the shots. Did what they needed to do. And they can see their opponents in the next game. Huska losing by 3-0 to Valencia. Real Madrid with that game in hand over Barcelona. Huska in the final. Some of the young players there getting a bit frustrated at the fact they are not getting promoted. It's not really that good anyway, so it can go. We are going to start training these youngsters up. Get a bit of training going here just to get the youngsters up some ratings. Huska will be the final game of the episode. It's been a bit of an up and down episode, you could say, for Real Madrid, but mainly ups because of the results that have happened in the last couple of games. We saw we are going to keep to the same lineup. We saw in the first game against Benfica where they were 3-0 up and they drew 3 apiece, which shouldn't have really happened, but yeah, you would expect better from Real Madrid, and they did get better as the episode has gone along. So here's the final game for you here against Huska. Well, small stadium, ready for this game. Real Madrid comes to town. The Huska fans not really expecting much. Benzema top scoring for Real Madrid, but Suarez has caught him. 17 goals for him. And here we go. SD Huska in this final game of episode 5 against Real Madrid. Ooh, what a chance early on for Huska. They did really well to forage that attack and gain that area. Now here come Real Madrid now with Karim Benzema. Oh, poor from Benzema there. Should have been doing that a lot better. I think he's looking for Bale on the wing. Try and play him in. Marcelo just getting caught out there. A good interception though by Marcelo, tracking back there brilliantly. Good tackle by, pass there by Modric into Carvajal. Here's Eder Militao into Marcelo, now into Cruz. Given away by Toni Kroos. Fast start from Huska here, look at this. This good passing here from Huska, look at this, they're in behind again. Hernandez, good tackle by Eder Militao. Really are stretching the Real Madrid backline a bit. Good start from Huska, could be suddenly obliterated by... No, not like that from Gareth Bale. Should be doing better on that left peg of his. But a good attempt though from the Real Madrid man, Gareth Bale. Wasn't even a good attempt, it was a horrible attempt from Gareth Bale. Modric, oh well, poor pass by Modric. No, I should have played it into Bale instead. Kroos, just wide. Real Madrid started to perk up the tempo a bit, trying to open up this Huska defence. No, good little ball into Gareth Bale. Good save by the goalkeeper though. That should be a Real Madrid throw in. Goes back inside. Goes away from one man and gives it away. It was Benzema that gave it away there. Hazard was looking for the 1-2 in and around the box. Casemiro there was going to get penalised for that. Looked like he got a bit of the ball first. Looked like he got the ball first before even touching the man. But the referee thinking otherwise. Bit slow from Real Madrid here. Look at this. Why is the fullback right over there? I've got to question that. Modric. Given away by Modric. Modric again. Benzema. Into Hazard. Then into Marcelo. No. Still no for Real Madrid. This was like the Vallecano game. The Huska players are just going to sit back, allow the pressure, soak it all up, and then try and hit Madrid on a counter-attack. Casemiro going to have a go. Too high. Way too high. Should have really passed it along. Instead of having the optimistic strike from distance. Here's Toni Kroos. Now Karim Benzema. He's away but breaks to Cruz, but heavy touch from Cruz. Not usually like him to take heavy touches. Marcelo, Casemiro, Benzema. Little ball into Modric. And a good save by the Huska keeper. Puts in by Kroos. Bale there again, but not quite. Oh, Huska got no one upfield. And Dani Carvajal having to go back for the ball for the throw-in. Modric with freedom to run into the middle. Benzema, Cruz, Hazard! What a finish! 1-0 Real Madrid. You can't say it hasn't been coming, but Hazard scores a wonderful goal. And Real Madrid take the lead after 32 minutes. Now, great finish from Hazard, but Huska. Look at this. Looking for the 1-2 in around the box. But look at that from Cruz. It wasn't even supposed to go to Hazard, but Hazard manages to put the ball out of thin air and score a wonderful goal. And Real Madrid take the lead after 33 minutes. And here come Huska, but it's been easily snuffed out by Real Madrid. This is where the pronounced floodgates could open here for Real Madrid. They could just step on the gas and just add more goals, add insult to injury to Huska. Kroos! Another good save by the goalkeeper. It is a corner though to Real Madrid. It's been an onslaught since minute 1 here for Real Madrid. Few iffy moments at the beginning of the game. Now a thing of the past for the Huesca fans. Now it's just a question of whether their team can get out without an absolute onslaught, an absolute beating from Real. Modric, Casemiro into Marcelo, now into Casemiro again, now Modric. Spacing around the box. Kroos there with a pretty poor looking touch, and here come Huesca again, but Varane there, very poor from him. Gonna be a booking. Varane just arguing the case that it was a first offence. Referee not buying into that at all, is he? No, not at all. Most of these refs though don't usually buy into the first offence business. A good little ball by Marcelo into Hazard. Checks back his hands, that right foot. Benzema! 2-0 Real Madrid. And it's a great goal to put Real Madrid 2 up before half time. He looks happy with himself, Benzema. Levels up now with Suarez in terms of goals. Hazard again. Great football by him. Off the defender, into Benzema. And it's 2-0 to Real Madrid. Just before the whistle blows, signal the end of the first half. Real Madrid are going into the break 2 up. And there it is. Real Madrid hitting the heights, as they always do in games like this, where they have to pull their socks up and play the football the way they do. So Toni Kroos will be replaced by James Rodriguez for the second half. James Rodriguez, now Hazard. Benzema gives it away though. Hazard here again into Benzema. Bale, offside. Shouldn't be offside there when you're looking across the line. No, not at all. You should be doing a lot better than that. Gareth Bale should be looking across the line. Benzema there, a bit poor on the ball. Didn't see the man, the Huesca man, coming up behind him. And it's well defended by Huesca. Now they can break forward here. Offside again there. Should be looking across the line. Eder Militao, shot to Marcelo. Now into James, now into Benzema. Modric. Benzema. Again poor there from Benzema. Had to track back. Poor play from Real Madrid all around here. Stay static up front. Bale goes for goal, and Benzema there was there. He was close to the ball. Should have run in and smashed it in, but just chose to stand off. No, Brooks. And there is Karim Benzema, the man that's put Real Madrid 2 up at half time. His first half was pretty good, wasn't it? Yeah, it was pretty good. Goal, good goal, well taken goal as well. His overall play has been pretty good, and Real Madrid thoroughly deserving the 2-goal lead at half time. Oh, and there's another. Well, we've just been praising Benzema, and then he just gives the ball away a couple of times. Now there's Karma coming to bite us in the backside. Oh, and again, pull there from James. He's not been the same, has he? When he first came, everyone thought he was a god. Everyone thought he was a god after the World Cup of 2014, and then he, game after game, he's been poor on the ball, off the ball. Well headed on. Well headed down by the Huesca man. Casemiro, good tackling there. Bale can get away here. Oh, but that's a foul, surely. He's dragging his shirt. Oh, but a chance here, though, for Real Madrid. Hazard. Great counter-attacking football by Real Madrid. And it's now 3-0. Terrific football from Real Madrid. It really was. Wonderful to watch them pull teams apart like that, and then the finish at the end. Just absolutely incredible. Just shows how good this Real Madrid side really is when they get going. Well, Benzema and Bale will be replaced by Jovic and Asensio for Real Madrid. A good ball in behind there by Huska. Dani Carvajal reads it well. And Asensio could be away here. Well, he's on his left foot. And that does spell danger. Huska caught out here. Eden Hazard. Oh, it's a good save. Should have scored Hazard. Yeah, he really should have scored. There, Eden Hazard. Modric with a bit of a poor ball. Asensio whips one in. Jovic was there. Turned away by the defender. Now here come Huska now on the break. Ball by Marcelo. And Huska could be in behind here. Hernandez. Brilliant by Modric. Brilliant by Modric. Great defensive work there by Modric and given away by Casemiro. But one back by Eder Militao. James Rodriguez. Hazard. Given away by Hazard. Well, they get the ball back, Real Madrid, and they're just giving it away. And Marcelo there getting caught out again. But he's managed to rectify the situation. There, Marcelo. Oh, and a poor pass by Casemiro again. Been a bit shaky these last couple of minutes here, Real Madrid. They just need to get the ball and just play. No, good ball by. That's better. That's better. Jovic looks up. He's got Asensio and Modric making runs. And Asensio puts it in the back of the net. And it's 4 to Real Madrid. Well, after a pretty shaky couple of minutes, Real Madrid just get back to their basic football and score another goal thanks to Marco Asensio. Brilliant. Brilliant play from Asensio. Good football again from Real Madrid. He started the move, he finished the move. Did Asensio. Casemiro's been responsible for a few now where he's just passed it. He's looked for a pass and then he's just presented it straight to a Huska player. But here comes Modric. A chance for a fifth. And a good save by the Huska keeper. Should have done better there, Modric. Yeah, but Real Madrid have been brilliant throughout the whole game. They've really done well to just attack this Huska defence and play brilliant football at times. Here comes Huska again. Huska. Well defended there by Varane. Here's James Rodriguez. Now Luka Jovic into Modric. Asensio! 5. Brilliant finish from Asensio. He's been brilliant when he's come on. Really has done well on that right hand side. Look at that. Good ball to him by Modric, and then look at that. Cuts back, bang. Great finish from Asensio. Perfect. Oh, he's a brilliant replacement for Gareth Bale, isn't he? For when Bale goes, Asensio's there to replace him. He's a terrific young man. Terrific young player is Asensio. Fast, creative. And he does the right thing in the right moments. Does Asensio. After a shaky 10 minutes or so, 5 minutes or so for Real Madrid where they were just giving the ball away, they got back to basics and Asensio made sure of the victory, and Real Madrid end the episode with a 5-0 win away to Huska. Great performance again, 60% possession for Real Madrid. Terrific to see, and well, we hope that Real Madrid continue that going into the future episodes. It's been brilliant. You see how good they are. But we get on with it. We keep going. Seven notifications. Manager of the Month award. Just looking through the youth academy players that have been brought to me by these scouts. Some pretty good ones coming out of there. And the next game going into episode 6 will be a home tie against Real Sociedad. So we're going to end the episode right there, so we will see you next time for episode 6 on this Real Madrid career mode.